"What's that sound?" I exclaimed from my what was supposed to be a race car bed, but was really just a pile of beer boxes Mom's new friend Clive put together for me. Things hadn't been the same since Zig left. Just a slew of guys that smelled like cheap beer and effort. Sure, Zig also smelled like cheap beer, but the essence of meh balanced it out. I nudged Otis, who only let out a frustrated belch and rolled over, nuzzling his plastic handle of Crystal Palace vodka and muttering something about the damn government coming. I ventured out of my room, which was truly just a carport. Clive had thrown some old trash bags and used tarps around for walls. It kept most of the wind out and some of the coyotes. I snuck into the single wide trailer's living room slash dining room slash kitchen and froze. Could it be? Do I dare hope? From underneath the bush we stole from the local botanical gardens that Clive said was just as good as a Christmas tree, I hear a dulcet, "God damn it." And he emerged, covered in some manner of glisten and pulling the old one-wheeled cooler that was so familiar to me. He tosses me a high life and says, "It's ready, pal. Let's get out of here." My papa was here, and I was indeed going home. It's Zig and Larry ignore a topic.
The best parts of hanging out with these guys without the hangover.
God damn it, I'm back. Thank you.
Papa's back, everybody.
Thank you for that heartfelt, whatever the hell it was. You full circle, and it made me giggle, and it brought a tear to an orifice. I can't say I legally or morally.
No,
but definitely you. I like the cold opens you're going through. I'm not going to make it an assignment, but if you're into it, I'll listen to him.
I'll be honest, pal. I'll be 100% honest with you.
Mhm.
All day I was like, I kept looking at Nick and I'm going, I don't have a fucking cold open today. I don't have it in me. And then I swear
We just recently started this. Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay.
Swear to Christ, when you texted me and you were like, "Hey, be home in 30 minutes," my brain, I'd had just enough whiskey, and that prompted it, and I was like, "Time to write, baby. Time to write." I got that creative juice in me that we know as bourbon,
Mhm.
and I went to town. I would also like to point out to anybody who actually watches this show, yes, I am standing. Would you like to know why?
You are?
I'm
I can
standing.
see your chair behind you. Look. Oh no, just the way you're standing.
Yep, there it
looks
is.
like. Oh, are you okay? No,
Yep,
I did not realize you were standing. Okay.
I'm standing because I did something to my sciatic nerve, and
Oh,
sitting is bad for Papa. So I'm an old
we
man who has to stand now.
are one complete fucking medical mess. Before the show, I was telling him about not only all of the projects I've been doing. I've been gone because I've been working on. The wife and I bought a house, so we're moving from South Pasadena to actual St. Petersburg. By the way, that is my new address proper. So you can't give me shit about that anymore. It's actually in St. Petersburg, as far as you know. But
St. Petersburg, Massachusetts.
Between that and the fact that I'm literally seeing 3 different medical specialists and a DO right now,
yeah,
I didn't realize. No, just the way you're standing, it very easily could look like you're sitting in that chair.
Well, that's the thing. I knew that, like, because I'm twitchy anyway. That
you're gonna dance. You're gonna dance this whole fucking time. Yeah,
and stuff. Because I told Nick, I was like, I'm just gonna stand. I'm gonna figure out a way to set up the laptop so I can film and record and stand because it's just easier right now on my back.
Sure.
And a few years ago, I helped I did a thing, and it jacked my back up a little bit. And
the Olympics.
Yeah.
Diving. You did a
it was actually synchronized apple bobbing.
He did a Greg Louganis off of the low dive into a dumpster.
Yes.
It's gonna fuck you up for a while.
It was not so much the Olympics as the oh my god Olympics is what it is.
Can we put that back in him? Not without proper degrees. No.
You have only if you have a clean stick. Do you have a clean stick?
What's a clean stick? I don't know. Shave it.
Whittle it down and
whittle it. That's better. Yeah, because I was just here with a bic, and that's not helping at all.
Just going at it.
I got a lady's bic, and it's just fucking just sad.
Just the one blade pink one that you found in the dumpster.
God damn it.
Yeah, I just figured I'd tell on myself before we get started, but I said, no, I'm probably going to be more comfortable, actually, recording standing up because I'm used to standing up in front of a microphone.
That makes sense, sure.
Yeah, so, I'm kind of just like, hey, what's up?
We'll see how you do. We'll see how you do. This might be a thing.
Also did something to my shoulder, so, Yeah.
What the fuck? Okay, so your sciatica's gone. You did something to your shoulder. I moved one of the screws that's holding my leg together while working on the house. And coming up, most likely sometime around the holidays, we could do an episode called Baby's First Colonoscopy. Because that's what Ziggy's gonna get.
I mean, I know Rob McElhenney and Ryan Reynolds beat us to the punch with filming their colonoscopies.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Those two have started a bromance almost immediately.
It's delightful.
I couldn't give less of a fuck about a Welsh soccer team that's third tier or whatever they're
I suddenly
it's not even double A.
I watched every episode and I was in. I'm in.
I don't watch late night talk shows at all, but when Rob McElhenney filled in for Jimmy, and then both had his wife on and he had Ryan Reynolds on. Shit, I'll watch those two do anything. Yeah. I'm glad they're buddies. I don't know why that matters to me. It doesn't really matter. It's just fucking entertaining to watch them speak to each other.
Yeah, they're delightful. They're delightful assholes, and
they seem like delightful people who are just stupid rich.
Yeah. Yeah, well, and I mean, but you look at Rob's got and he says in the Welcome to Wrexham, I've got TV money. Which great, because I know he gets paid well for Welcome to Sunny. But Ryan has movie star, booze.
He sold the gin. I pay him monthly for my phone service.
Yeah, he's got cell phone
and it's
money.
Great phone service, and it's cheap.
And he also owns an advertising agency called Maximum Effort. Yeah, based on Deadpool right here.
All right, so I'll fuck him.
Right? Oh, there's just no question.
Because that's what he's dying for. A guy who's waiting till the 29th for his new tooth to be fitted. in fucking South Pasadena, Florida. It's finally what you've been waiting for, Mr. Reynolds, a fat man to throw some in you haphazardly. Oh, goodness, sir. Please hit me up at zigandlarry.topic@gmail.com.
Look, it will be the most passionate lovemaking I've done in years. And let me tell you, that's a low bar. It's a low bar.
It is.
Because I drink a lot and normally I'm just soft stuffing. Just thumbing it in as best I can.
I am tossing rope more times than not. I'm wet noodling, I would say just I don't know percentages, 48 metric hectoliters of the time.
Just punching it around.
Yeah.
No, I get it. Yeah, but you just, you know what? I think it's at this point we've both been with our respective partners for long enough. They just appreciate the effort.
Actually, that's the only thing on both of us that's still doing just fine, to be totally honest. Yeah.
My shoulder's fucked up, my back's fucked up, and my dick A-okay.
Yeah, I walk with a limp. I'm missing a tooth. My asshole is currently falling out of my body, and my heart's about to explode. But raging hard-ons.
You know what? That's all a man could hope for.
At least we got our hair.
Yeah, you might walk with a limp, but certain parts of you are not limp.
Oh, no, I don't fall over. No, it's a tripod situation. You didn't even let me give you a ball joke, you son of a bitch. All right, whatever.
Yep.
Your beard is much better than mine.
Well, thank you.
Mine's one color, but yours is much more spectacular.
Yeah, it's, you know what? Willow complimented it. She's like, it's really cool because you got this cool gray here and a gray stripe here and then the gray stripe here, and I'm like,
Willow, the girl at Wendy's that you won't leave alone.
Yeah,
that one.
Yeah, she gives me an extra baconator just to leave.
Throw throws it out into the
She
parking
throws
lot.
it. Yeah, she throws it in the
Like
parking
a
lot. Like,
Doberman.
"Oh, okay."
Lock the doors. He doesn't know.
Can I get a Frosty too? Will you just leave? Yeah, if you give me a Frosty.
He'll get bored and wander off. Throw the Frosty at his Prius. He'll lick it off the windscreen. I've seen it.
It's disgusting, but also entertaining because he does it with passion. I so I didn't tell you, Gideon and I saved a hutch of baby bunnies, and if you've ever wanted to see me
What?
look more like Lenny,
That was
So-
my first thought. Thank God you said it.
I was real careful. I was real careful because these so he's mowing, right? And I'm watching him, and all of a sudden a baby bunny runs out into the road, and his eyes get wide, and he looks down real quick, and he sees it's just a hutch of baby bunnies, like probably 7 of them, and he was just like, oh, and he runs out into the road, he gets the baby, brings it back, and like he's like, okay, the other ones aren't going anywhere. Well, we try to put that baby bunny back, and then all of like the rest of them, except for like, I say all the rest of them, 2 of them just stayed hunkered down, and Gideon was like, I'm gonna make
The rest
sure
of her were doing Steve McQueen, The Great Escape.
yeah, the rest of them are bequeening it, and 2 of them are just like the just predator. They're just, if I don't move, it's a real it's a real Jeff Goldblum situation. Don't move. They can't see you if you don't move. Which I'm like, you're the 2 smartest. But like he just keeps catching these baby rabbits and handing them to. So I'm like armload of baby bunnies that I'm trying not to smush.
Mm-hmm.
And we get them back like in the hutch, and we put the last one in, and there's this one stupid one just shoots out again and goes running, and I'm trying to catch it, and every time I reach down for it, it just starts screaming, and I'm like, oh, I heard it. Oh God, I've heard it with my meat mitts. And Gideon's like, I got him, Dad. I got him. And he just picks him up, and he squeaks for a second, and then Gideon just like, hey. And then it's this kid, he takes him over, and he just chastises this kid who was like, yep, I'll stab a man for fun.
He owns a spear that he asked for.
Yeah. But when it came to baby bunnies, he was like, he got down on his knees on the ground. He's like, hey, stop running out in the street. And these little rabbits, I swear to Christ, were just like, you got it. You're right. Sorry, we made a mistake. But yeah, just like him, he handed me the first one, and I was just like, okay. And he's like, it's okay, Lenny. Just be gentle. And I was like,
Does he know of mice and men? Like,
Yeah.
does he actually? Oh, okay.
Yeah. So yeah, we just I mean, he's in high school. They read a lot of Steinbeck. In
I
high school.
ignored a lot of things in high school. I don't know. It's possible that he's like, sure, I get the
Well,
reference.
He's heard me reference of
There it
Mice
is.
and Men enough that he was like,
He
"Ow,
doesn't
I
know
should-"
of mice and men. He just knows somebody named Lenny once killed some rabbits.
Well, he actually he told me, he's like, you've referenced it enough. I was like, fuck, I gotta read this fucking book.
And at the end, and the woman too. Yeah, man. Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
the whole thing.
the whole thing.
Yeah. Yeah, he told me though, he's like, I was sadder for the bunnies and the puppies. And I'm like, well, that makes sense. That makes 100% sense.
I'm gonna do something jarring if that's okay,
Jar.
because
oh, boy.
I do want to get to what we're gonna talk about today.
Yeah, hit me,
And
Daddy.
this isn't even what we're gonna talk about today, but this is just the way I'm gonna play this moment.
Uh-huh.
Some bitch on TikTok is making necklaces out of semen. Let's go to Spliff Society.
Hey, Zig.
SpliffSociety.org. It's your call. Go, go. Spliff Society. I'm jazzed.
I'm mellow.
I'm
Do you know
reading this.
why?
It says I should be jazzed. I'm reading
Do you
the
know
copy.
why I'm mellow? Because
No.
Spliff Society offers unmatched quality
I fucking see what you did there.
with 100% natural leaf spliffs. Hand-picked and hand-rolled by professional artisans.
Am I still supposed to be jazzed?
Oh.
Did you get different copy? Are we
you can just
I'll be smooth.
you pump yourself up, baby. You
I'll
be whatever
pump
you,
and you.
I'm
I'll
not going
pump
to
and you jazz.
stifle your creativity.
Thank you.
Whatever you need to do for you, you sweet, furry little moppet.
Thank you.
Hand rolled by professional artisans, all of our spliffs are
Gonna
toasted
need
to
a
provide
Swiffer.
a perfect harmonic
Brought to you
balance
by Swiffer.
of low smoke and relaxed flavor.
Damn straight.
Should I do it like the Shaft song? So they won't interfere with your. Nope.
No, here's the thing. Do it like you're judging a dish on a cooking competition. So you're explaining the dish the person just made, and the judges are about to eat it.
Okay. All right. They won't interfere with the taste of your favorite herb. 100% organic, all natural spliff and filter. No glue, no wax, no chemicals. Ted.
You know what? I was wrong. You're nailing it, but that's not doing it any justice.
Okay.
That's exactly how it sounds.
All
No,
right.
do it like a Morlock who lives 2 degrees underneath the sewer,
Okay.
like in the sub. Like do that.
Okay.
Try that.
All right. No glue, no wax, no chemicals, no bullshit.
That's closer. That's closer. Can I get a jaunty pirate?
Yar, our spliffs are velvet to the touch, burn slowly with an even smooth pull. Fit in the
Fuck
bill
yeah.
is the best on the planet.
We nailed it. Yeah, do that.
Stop wasting your time and money splitting and licking
Wait.
those
Nope. Keep doing it.
tired rolls ever again. Our spliffs allow for a clean and quick pack every time.
That's the best thing that's happened to me all day.
Made to smoke, packed to share. Enjoy!
SpliffSociety.org.
Use-
Buy all your bullshit there. Use promo code ZIG and Larry in all caps at the end.
Yar, or
For
we'll
a
make you
special
walk the
surprise.
plank. No, we won't, but we will put you in the barrel for a minute. It's fun. There's cake. Best read ever.
That was great.
Seamless. Here's the thing. Oh, hold on. Thing. I bought a new toy. It's not ready yet. It just got here today.
God.
But a new recorder.
Ooh.
So I can put sound drops on this thing. So
Okay.
like I can have
I
it
don't know what a sound drop is, if I'm totally honest with you.
like our theme song.
Oh, okay.
I could also have I could have ready to go the Spliff Society commercials and just hit it when we're like, and let's go to Spliff Society. I am going to put a sound on there that is
Don't Larry and the Weasel in the morning our show. It's
All
time
right,
for
let's go
Wacko
to
and
the
the
weather.
Beeve. It sounds so quiet right now. Is it going to be louder later?
That's because I didn't get it right up next to the microphone. Hold on. You like that?
I honestly don't know, but we'll see.
Oh, see, now when I do the cold opens, I should be like, in a world where
That was a
two
fart.
men
Hold on, that was a fart.
touch each other's buttholes at a Chipotle. Only these men are the saviors of the world.
Shit. I dropped a bomb and you're just throwing toys at me. I just want to play with the toys now.
Hold on. You're right.
Christ in a basket.
Yeah, okay. Sorry. What do we want to do?
Uh,
Semen.
Long story very short, because this isn't even what I want to talk about. I just found this and I had to share it with you. Remember how we were talking about, and she does this too, taking dead people's ashes and turning it into jewelry.
Yeah.
So that's, I can't condemn it. I won't condemn it, but it's just fucking weird. It's just, I don't know if it's weird really going to a mausoleum. I don't know. It's just odd. But she's taking it to a whole nother level. She will take, but all it is, when you hear about what it is, She takes bodily fluids.
Mhm.
She's gone anywhere from blood to breast milk to human semen, and you send it to her, and it says a uh, a safe male safe container, but male safe container is in quotes, and I don't know what that means. So I'm guessing once you're done with your medication, you just jerk off into it and send it to
Yeah.
this bitch.
Yeah, jerk off into your Abilify container
Yeah.
and send it to Ms. Pat.
And you basically, I like Miss Pat. Um, and, and it's basically she just takes your, and by the time it gets to her, I'm guessing it's crust. It's jizz. I've ruined socks,
Yeah,
or I've
right.
at least
Yeah,
made them
we've
my
both been
friend.
teenage boys.
Uh, yeah, that's when that stopped. Uh, but
No, I started using your socks in college.
because it had Stockholm. Um, but I don't even know what that means. But you send it to her, she gets it in whatever container, I don't know, sandwich baggie, and then she's basically just mixing your crust with clay and turning it into a bead. But her kitsch is when it's semen, she makes pearl necklaces. So let's hate her from afar.
I do hate that. That's hack, man. But
Yeah.
also I kind of want to do that now. Like
You
part of
wanna
me,
you wanna do it at home? Like you want me to get you a kiln?
yes. Yeah.
Can't do.
I'm just gonna be outside with like a pie tin and a blowtorch. What are you doing? Making jewelry. We'll put your pants back on. This is part of the process.
What earring size are you? Aren't they all one? I don't know.
I don't know. Anyway.
He looks like he's having fun. He's not near the kids, is he? Not yet.
No.
So
Hey,
yeah,
you
so
kids like jewelry? Ooh.
you can either put a dead bitch into a pair of earrings, or you can just jizz into a necklace, and this woman will make. I'm guessing for $100,000. I don't know how much she's getting for this stupid shit, but she will if you send her any. I'm guessing any fluid at this point, but she's just pouring it into clay. That's all
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
It's just slightly more moisture. Then she works with her hands, and I'm guessing she laughs maniacally. And then she makes it into a little jewel-looking thing. And Bob's your uncle. You got a jizz necklace.
Well, who hasn't been like, you know what would really bring this ensemble together?
Everyone.
Let's, you know what, if this suit is great, but what I need is a bracelet with some jizz in it.
But it doesn't slosh. You just know it's there.
You just know. Only your Undertaker knows for sure.
God damn it. All right, so I just had to get that out of my soul so that somebody else had to deal with it. Recently, you and I were talking to a friend of ours.
We have friends other than us.
Yeah. Uh Friend of the show, gentleman named Drew.
Oh, yes.
And he was talking to us about somebody who had an unfortunate name.
Mm,
Do you know what I'm talking about?
I remember.
Do
Yeah,
you really? Haven't forgot about that already, huh?
I haven't.
So
I
here's the
haven't.
general idea. Somebody that our friend, well, we all know, if you watch that one episode from 2 years ago, it's my brother. But but
I was wondering why you were being cagey about it, but I was
I
like,
don't know. I was trying to do a little anonymity, but it's just impossible when you're drinking. So he is a gentleman from afar. His parents moved him here when he was a kid. His name does not translate well into English from.
I can't imagine it translates well into any
Well,
language.
I think I know how to say it in his native tongue, maybe, or at least his accent, but it's armpit.
Yeah,
The
the
guy's
name
name's
is Armpit.
the guy's name's armpit, but I'm guessing it's pronounced armpit
I'm not even going to try.
because he's Indian. I think he was Indian or
You
Pakistani. I think it was Indian.
you look more ethnically ambiguous than I do. I'm
Yeah,
not giving it a
you look
shot.
like a Viking. Yeah, so
Yeah.
which is not saying much
Yeah,
because
I look like
just
I regularly scream at a Walmart. Well, what can I call him, Cheryl?
I'm racially ambiguous. That's people look at me and go, well, he could be Greek or German. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like that's his racial. You're just like he's Nordic something.
There's
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no, people just look at me and go, he's racist. Obviously, look at it.
So this poor gentleman's name I'm sure in his
I'm sure
native
it's
tongue,
beautiful.
it's just probably it's just a name. But you move him to the states, and it's spelled armpit, one word, armpit. So believe, from what we've understood, the gentleman has a good sense of humor about it, and I'm guessing he goes by Army, but then Army Hammer ruined that. So it's somewhere in
Uh,
between. You either want to be like an armpit or a cannibal. But so knowing this
mhm.
and knowing my predilection for loving horrible, stupid
Are
baby
we
names.
doing are we doing a part? Is this 3 or 4?
No, this is not baby names.
Okay, all right.
You
Thank
know,
you.
I know I do one a year. I'll do one a year
Okay,
of
all right,
horrible baby names when
all
the
right.
list comes out. After the new year, they go back to the old year. You know, this is what stupid people have been naming their fucking kids. And we learn things like boys named Riot and Fury. Like, I'm kind of fucking into that, to be
I'm
honest.
okay with Riot and Fury. I
Yeah.
really wish I had
But
named the
spelling
boys that.
anything with a K because of the Kardashians makes you a twat. Um, but there are certain people who either A, through just accident, like armpit,
Mhm.
or B, because their parents are cunts, have named them something very, very stupid.
Okay.
So today we're going to go through the list of people who've been named stupid, stupid shit. This is just a list of people, and they only come with pictures, by the way, in this list. So I don't really know much, but like it shows a picture of like some manner of proof, either an ID, a yearbook, shit like that. A lot of these are arrest reports, but um,
Restaurant. Well, that
yeah.
makes sense.
And I will start that with this. It's a bit I used to do, but it's not a bit. I once met a gentleman, and I think I've said this on the podcast
From
before, but
Nantucket.
who I believe I told you about. His name was Richard Head. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I met him when I was bartending. I know his name because he gave me his credit card. His name was Richard Head. If that was not bad enough, he was Richard Head the third. So that means not only is he dickhead,
Mm-hmm.
but two people who are over him generationally,
Mm-hmm.
who had looked down on a baby who is fresh faced and just moist right out the womb and said, "This little fucker must suffer as I have suffered. He will be Dickhead Jr." And then Dickhead Jr. said, "I'm going to give me a fucking trip, Dickhead, too, because high school wasn't terrible enough for me. I don't like the cut of this fucker's jib. He's a dickhead."
I used to do a bit on stage because I had seen a doctor whose name was Richard N. Butt.
Well, we're probably going to find him on this list. We're not going to get through the list here.
Dr. Dickenbutt.
So you get the general idea of what we're going to play with here. Some are like that. Some are the parents being assholes. Some is what it is. And we're going to start. There's over 100 of these, so we're not going to get through all of them. So if you are, according to this picture, and I say yearbook because this is obviously a yearbook photo, and it's older because it's a yearbook photo where it's all in black and white.
Mm-hmm.
When yearbook photos are in black and white because the school did not want to pay for the fifth graders to be in color because
Right.
that costs more.
Well, they're more likely to die. If you've made it to your senior year,
Mm-hmm.
you've got some immunity built up. You probably are, on a team of some about freshman year. You might not make it, Pat. You might get a splinter and die. We don't know.
If somebody brings to school a sandwich with a peanut, your mind really butt fucked. Speaking of butt fucked, the gentleman's name is Mr. Perv. Perv, Mr. Perv. And I'm looking at a picture of a middle-aged man who is just horribly bald he's growing out the sides on accident, and it says Mr. Perv's fifth grade. So it says right next to it with all the kids right there. So if you went to school and your teacher was Mr. Perv, you would definitely show up to fucking parent teacher conferences just to get a cut of this guy's jib. Just be like, I said that twice in the last 10 minutes, but you get the idea. Just
I'm
like,
gonna need to check out Mr.
yeah.
Perv.
Mhm.
So who's your teacher this year? Oh, it's Mr. Perv. I'm sorry. Uh, can you who again? It's
Mr. Perv.
Mr. Perv. Your son's teacher is Mr. Perv. It is the fuck not. No, it is not.
And judging by this guy's picture, he either licks little boys' buttholes, or to be honest, he just cosplays as a Jedi. Like, that's it. It's
Poor
one of the
Mr.
two.
Perv. So you're
Moving
looking
on.
I want to ask, you're
Oh,
looking all this up on your phone.
yes.
Could have shared screen.
Yeah, but I'm scrolling through because I'm picking some of my favorites.
Fair enough. All right.
Yeah.
All right. You know what?
And nobody watches this anyway.
That's right. There's like 6 people.
And if you haven't watched at least the last 2 episodes, Larry's wife's hot, so you should definitely do that.
I will give a quick shout out to a viewer of the show, Carrie, our friend Carrie.
Yep.
Who went on Thursday morning. Hey, Bubba, did you mean to leave that big pee break in the middle of the episode? And I went, I the fuck did not. No, I didn't. And so yeah, we did a quick edit and reposted that episode. So
I was willing to let that go, but as I didn't listen to you, it was nice. It's fine. I do appreciate this one. If your last name is Bacon, your first name is Christopher, your middle name is Paul, you're Chris P. Bacon. But what I appreciate about this is that the picture that they're showing is from the credits of some manner of TV show or movie or something. It just says technical score advisors by Chris P. Bacon. So not only is he knows he's Crispy Bacon, but he's just owned it. You don't have to put the P in there.
You know what? When you've got a name like Chris P. Bacon, you lean into it. You go for it. Like, I got stuck with some Larry Smith bullshit. Like, your name is great. Adam Ziegler.
My name's whatever. Yeah, it's
a great
it's
name.
a name.
Adam is a great name. Ziegler, it's very memorable. Larry Smith, uniquely generic is what this is. What's funny is when white people hear my name, they're like, oh, that's a white guy. But when black people hear the name Larry Smith, they immediately expect a black guy.
Really?
Yep. Apparently, Larry Smith. I told you that. Have I told that story?
I'm remembering it. I'm not like my slow memory. It just like drizzles in like molasses. It's starting to pool in the back of my brain. Yeah. No. Yes. You did tell me the story. Yeah.
Yeah. Just real quick for if it's a new listener, dude booked me on a show by name only. Didn't look at my profile picture on social media. There is another Larry Smith. He is a tall, skinny gentleman who happens to be African American. I am none of those things. And
you're not even a gentleman.
No. Heathen is what the clergy tends to throw out.
You both got a pair of balls, I'm guessing.
Big old balls. But
I didn't know you knew them like that.
Well, we
just 2 Larry Smiths going at it, balls first.
Just
that's all we are.
Just
write that down. That's your memoirs.
That is just balls first. That's the thing. I don't think that Larry Smith, for whatever reason, likes me very much. I don't know why. I think it's because he told me one night at an open mic that I needed to change my name. And I told him, with all due respect, shove that up your ass.
No.
I will not, because I'm lazy, and you can get away with a stage name. That's his stage name? No, his name is Larry Smith.
Okay, see, that's the thing. Not only is the world big enough for 2 Larry Smiths, it's big enough for the millions that there are.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
But he told me, he's like, you really need to change your name. And I was like, no, shove that up your ass. You change your name. And he's like, well, I use a stage name. I was like, then continue to use your stage name. I don't know what to tell you, man.
If you both get into SAG, then they make you change it somehow. But until then,
yeah,
it's a couple of fucking Larry Smiths.
No.
And you could say which one. Like the one that shines at night. Okay, got it. That's that one. Yeah.
Yeah, again, that's why I was like, Larry Smith is uniquely generic. But yeah,
how's your sciatica? Is that your phone that keeps going fucking off?
Yeah, it is.
It's constant.
People don't. It's fucking insane. Look, I'm just gonna say.
I thought it was a pacemaker.
No, it doesn't it without fail,
Oh, geez, I think I've woken the beast here.
without fail, people can leave me alone for days. Like if I'm not doing anything, it's just my phone might buzz a few handful times of the day and meh. But as soon as I'm like driving 6 8 hours to a fucking gig, or I'm standing backstage ready to go on stage, or I'm recording a goddamn podcast, that's when everyone wants to hit my fucking phone. It is without fail. I'll be tomorrow I'll be at my nephew's wedding, and that's when my phone people will be like, Buzz, 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 I need to talk now. And I'm like, no, fuck you. Fuck off. To text me when it's convenient for me.
I will say that my phone is not doing that because it is on Do Not Disturb currently.
I just put it on airplane mode.
There you go. I'm glad I can fuel that rant for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's next on the list?
I'm gonna do a couple of these back to back just so I can do this stupid joke. This is half cheeky and half on accident, but I'm gonna do this real quick and just let me get it through. There's two different gentlemen, one named Dick Long, one named Paul Tucock. Therefore, of course, in the phone book, it's Long Dick and Tucock Paul. And I think they should join like some manner of family band. What I
Long
like
Dick.
what I like about Dick Long is it's from the picture is from a yearbook in 1945, and he's just like, because that's when you could get away with being Dick, but he just got a big smile on his face. He's like, yeah, I know, even though it's okay to be called Dick in 1945, I know.
I get it.
But then you look at Tucock Paul here, and he's the spokesman for the Stonewall Gay Rights Charity, and I was like, that's a happy guy.
Huh.
Tucock Paul, Stonewall Gay Rights Charity.
Paul Tucock wasn't Tucock the original what Tupac was going to go as was Tucock, and then a dude came up to him at an open mic and told him he had to change his name.
It was either that or a really, really interesting Dick Tracy villain, and I can't figure it out. Again, back from the 40s when he could still be called Dick Tracy and not sound fucking weird.
Yeah. Dick Tracy, what's he do? He solves crimes and then puts his dick on construction paper and makes a turkey out of it.
Not his hand. Not his hand.
Not his hand. You wish.
So this is going to be one of those where your parents are just too clever by half and you have to stab these people in the mouth.
Okay.
If your last name is spelled Litoris, so we're just going to guess that's Litoris.
Litoris. His last name is Litoris.
Do you name your fucking kid Mike?
You do.
Judging by this guy, you do. The gap in his teeth, you could park a fucking SUV in. But yeah,
look,
it just says
if you don't, no, you have to. You have to, or like you name him Clint and pretend he has a stutter.
That's fucking brilliant. Oh my god, good for you. I kind of wish we should be doing the pictures here. Actually, you're right, because this is like somebody took a screenshot from from an old school like TV broadcast of the news. So you can see like at the bottom, like, Action News Channel 2. It says Mike Litoris. Underneath it just says homeowner. You see his face and his unfortunate smile, but behind him, it says homeowner. Behind him, it's literally just a chain fence and an empty field. It looks like the desert. What's his home? Is it? Did he dig in a hole? Like what is his home?
I feel like these are Johnny Carson jokes that couldn't make it to air. Have you guys heard about Mike Litoris? Boo.
Okay, I just realized how hacky everything I'm going to say this hour is, and I don't give a shit because I'm having a good
time. So we're opening up the hack gates. The floodgates for hackiness are open.
Well, if you
know what, lower the bridge to Hacktown.
Yeah,
let's take a clown car into Hacktown and just head to the coffee shop, to Central Perk coffee shop. Yes, exactly, from Friends, because let's go for it.
Well, then this is very good because this looks like to be about a class of maybe 25 to 30 small children. They are posing for a photo. They are flanked by their two mentors. The in front of them, they've got one of those little boards you put like the letters in one by one, like on a foam board. It
Mhm.
just says Jewish Community Center 1981, and they're flagged by two very 1980s dressed women named Mrs. Wiener and Mrs. Butt, spelled exactly how you think they are.
You know that
These kids are right between a wiener and a butt.
the right stuck.
And two very interesting leisure suits.
That's those kids are just between a wiener and a butt. They're just balls and taint is what
Mhm,
they are.
mhm.
These kids are just they taint misbehaving. You know that Nicole was married prior to me,
Yes.
and her married name
Mhm.
was Butts.
I did know that.
Hmm. I like to remind her every once in a while.
I can't imagine she's happy with it. Wasn't his name fucking Adam too?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
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 But yeah, her last name was Butts, and that's why she always had gone by Nikki. And then when she got married, she discovered apparently there was a porn star named Nikki Butts. And so she was like, I'm Nicole now.
Well, you do have to change with the times.
Yeah. And I always told her it should have been Sweet. Just call herself Sweet Butts.
Picture this, Larry.
Picture this.
You
I'm a
are
bag of
a
dicks, put me to your lips.
you're a Vietnamese woman.
Well, that's Tuesday for me.
Uh-huh. You are a Vietnamese woman who is a chef.
Well, then that is Tuesday at 3 p.m.
You are a Vietnamese woman who's a chef in the
Mhm.
70s
Mhm.
who actually is fairly popular in your home country.
Well, that usually where that fantasy leads at about 3:20 p.m. on Tuesday. Let's keep going and see if we've prices right at this.
Yep, regrettably, not regrettably, but you actually you in your home country you uh get a deal for a cookbook.
Oh
Okay?
shit.
Yeah, and it is translated and sold in America and Canada.
What? This is beyond my wildest dreams. I'm
However,
just
you're
a humble farm girl that learned how to cook and became a chef and quite
Mhm,
popular.
mhm.
And now I've got a cookbook that's popular and
And
internationally. Zig, tell me more.
her first name is actually a very common name. It's spelled P-O-O.
Uh-huh.
And if you're a chef, then your book comes to the US and nobody buys it because it says cooking with poo. And the photo is just a very, very smiley, attractive woman in front of a bunch of produce, and it just says cooking with poo.
I would be first in line to buy that fucking book. You know
In
that,
the
right?
70s, nobody has a sense of
No,
it's hard to sell something like that because it's only going to be in bookstores. It's a very small market anyway. You can't, yeah.
mm,
So you're cooking with poo.
that reminds me. Last weekend, at a gig that I did, I referred to myself as a savory Winnie the Pooh, and
I buy that. Yeah,
yeah, just out of context, I'm
you're
just
you're
giving you,
you're a Winnie the Pooh with a touch of umami. I can get that.
yeah, savory Winnie the Pooh. I and keep an eye. I'll clip once I get that video. I'll clip it out for you. Wonderful, lucky view. Anyway,
Nice, sold it.
yeah,
Cooking
that's
with
what I
poo.
do. Cooking with poo. I mean, like, what kind of recipes were in that book?
I
Probably
have
some
no
with
idea.
corn.
I have no idea.
A lot of
There's
corn recipes.
well,
Zig,
no.
Zig, a
There's no
lot of corn.
there's no corn in Vietnam. They don't.
I
It's all.
said because
It's a wet country.
it's
It's not this
so's
prairie.
my poo.
That was her cooking. So much like my gentleman Richard Hard III, this is another gentleman whose father was apparently an idiot, and this guy had to go into the British military. He's in the Third Battalion, whatever. This is from the pictures from the BBC. It just says Third Battalion, the Rifles. I'm not certain how they denote their military units or whatever, but he's 3rd Battalion, the Rifles, Major. So Major, he's been in for a while.
Major.
Major Dicky Head.
That's
So
not
you didn't go with
real.
Richard.
That's
You
not
went with
real at all.
Dicky
That's not real.
as a career soldier.
I don't believe
You went with Dicky.
That's not. Wait, you said
You didn't-
British.
Major Dicky Head.
You said British, right?
Yeah.
Then I 100% believe it. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I doubted you to begin with.
Oh, excuse me. This is in Edinburgh, so he might be Scottish.
Oh, well, just
3rd Battalion, the Rifles. Yeah, I believe that's actually he might be Scottish. So Major Dicky Head.
Major Dicky
That's
Head.
actually fun. That's fun to
It
say.
is fun.
Major Dicky Head. Major Dicky Head. Yeah, that's very fun to say.
Oh, ach, get ready. What for who? For a Major Dicky Head. The fuck did you just fucking say to me? You heard me. A Major Dicky Head is coming
He's
up
in the
over the hill.
rifleman. He will kill you.
Is this the one? You've got to be. Oh, you're shitting in me kilt right now. I'm telling you.
Somebody shit my kilt.
Pretty much all my Scottish accent is just Billy Connolly. It's just based on anything.
It wasn't terrible. You got a little Irish there for a second. But
Yeah,
that's...
I started to oi instead of
mine is all my stuff is so fucking just pedestrian. Everything's just like Kissing the Blarney Stone and fucking selling Lucky Charms. It's just mine are terrible. Yeah.
Yeah.
I took a good game unless somebody's actually from the countries around me. I'm like, oh, am I wrong? Shit.
I'm real wrong.
This is going to be kind of the opposite of our friend Armpit.
Okay.
So Armpit was named Armpit, and that's an accident that is unfortunate. This is somebody whose accident seems to work out pretty goddamn decent. It's a Singaporean gentleman, and I'm looking at a legal ID.
Mm-hmm.
Homeboy's name is Batman bin Superman. Batman, spelled Batman. Middle name B-I-N. Last name's S-U-P-A-R-M-A-N. Batman bin Superman.
I'm gonna keep it a buck with you.
Yeah.
I have never been so jealous of a human being. Probably a close second would be like Johnny Sins, maybe.
Maybe.
But number one now, Batman bin Superman.
How about Dr. Shit Fun Chew, undersung scientist?
That sounds like an Adult Swim show. Say it again.
Dr. Shit Fun Chew, undersung scientist.
Dr. Shit Fun Chew, undersung scientist.
Whoa, try again. Hold on. I'm gonna give you one more try.
I don't want it. This is like a carnival game where I know I've already spent too much money and I should just walk away.
Dr. Shit Fun Chew, and actually there's a small article that
undersung scientist.
Nope, you failed again. That's right.
Failed again. Okay, try it again.
I didn't realize that undersung was one word until I was reading this. Investigator Eileen Peters alerts us to the fact that Dr. Shit F. Chew.
Eileen Peters is still a funny name.
You
glossed over Eileen Peters.
Undersung Scientist of the Month back in December 2004 and again in February 2010. And decided to list her complete name on the website, which is Shit Fun Chew.
Shit Fun Chew, undersung scientist. I did
it doesn't
right
tell me what
time.
she actually does.
Dr.
Hold on.
Chew.
Yes.
Undersung
scientist is Dr. Shit Fun Chew of the Jesus Christ, it's horrible. Of the National Institute of Education, Nanyang Technological University, Singapore. Dr. Chew's, again, Singaporean. Dr. Chew's work, apparently people in Singapore just like using English in a very groovy manner. Work has gone too little noticed by the border science community. Her publications include urea synthesis in the African lungfish.
So like
and glutamine synthetase are unregulated by 6 days of aerial exposure. Dr. Shit Fun Chew. She did
undersung scientist.
She's fucking around with lungfish, everybody, and trying not to get
She's-
laughed at Starbucks.
She's making lungfish pee in bottles, and what the okay. Nope. I don't want to tackle this one anymore because I'm
Okay,
just going
that's
to
fine.
say something horrible.
That's fine. We can move on. We can go to a woman named Gay Neighbors, assistant to the registrar. Yeah, you can't not giggle at that. I'm looking at her nameplate on her office door. She works at some manner of university. Gay Neighbors, assistant to the registrar.
Gay neighbors, and they keep their yards so nice.
Yeah. The fucking property value goes through the roof.
Oh, it does. Was it Matt Bronger that said if you have gay people move into your neighborhood, it becomes a nice neighborhood?
Yes, and they're 100% correct.
Yeah.
Yes, he's 100%. Yes. When we were looking to buy in Chicago before we moved, we're like, let's go to Boys Town or Girls Town. That shit is nice.
Yeah.
And the restaurants are spectacular. And they don't want us there, so we have to make friends real quick.
That's the thing. If you and I went into a bar, we would not have had to buy a drink.
We would not have had to buy a drink.
If you and I went into a bar in Boys Town?
Yeah, we would have to buy drinks, man.
No.
We're not there. Maybe
I am.
you, definitely not. At the right night, sure. If it was Bear Daddy night or something.
Yeah, Bear Daddy night. I'm just saying.
Not that I haven't tried to go to Bear Daddy. Oh, here's the thing. I've tried, and you're bringing up shitty, goddamn emotions.
I'm sorry.
There's been times when I just couldn't afford Pink Squirrel and a handy. I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about anymore. But this one actually makes sense. You want to taste a Dick Black?
Do I ever?
This is the cover of an actual fucking album that was produced. It's just a man. I believe he's also Scottish. He's wearing a tartan jacket. He's holding a accordion, and it just says "A Taste of Dick Black." Dick Black and his band. A Taste of Dick Black?
A Taste of Dick Black.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing. Last time I was at Boys Town, that got offered to me.
And was it by Larry Smith?
And I didn't have to buy drinks.
Again, we've lived different lives.
Hold on. The viewers will know.
Oh! Hello, darling.
Here, just say hi.
Hello.
Hi, sweet pea. How you doing? Oh, she can't figure out headphones, everybody.
I just got back from a Benny's run.
You don't.
Okay. Saving lives and buying hooch.
Yep.
That's my kind of gal.
That's my kind of Friday.
Hi, sweet pea.
Hello.
I was just singing your praises at the top of the episode. I'll do it again to your face. Thank you so very much for helping me out when I was losing my goddamn mind, and you did a spectacular job.
Thank you. It was fun.
Oh, for real. Yeah. Okay, don't make out on camera.
No,
though.
that gets.
I'm the only one watching, and I don't want to see it. Oh, okay. We're talking about really, really stupid names. Not baby names, but like people who name stupid shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was terrible, Larry. Thank you.
All right. Well, I'm going to hand you back because I got to go unpack booze and put things in fridges. The fridge. So
Nice.
Yeah.
It's like when you have to go back for grocery run, but it's much more intense.
It's a lot more fun than a grocery run.
Yeah, fair. Yeah.
Not the amount of money I spent, but other than that,
it's better. It's money better spent.
It's money better spent. That is a
Understood.
fucking fact. Makes me a hell of a lot happier than a fucking head of broccoli.
Depends on where you put the broccoli and with what kind of gumption.
Indeed. You have the right kind of drive. I would choose a better bit of produce, but
no, you can take fiber any way you want.
You can take it orally or rectally.
Correct.
All right. Bye.
Is that what we're planning for my Friday night?
Yeah, sticking broccoli up your ass.
I can take it orally or rectally. If it's broccoli, I'll take it rectally. Should we just end the show at if it's broccoli?
Yeah, we might as well. How much time do we got here, bud?
We got like we get all the time you want, buddy, but we're at
right, but where are we at?
51 minutes.
Okay, so we'll do just a couple of these rapid fire. Person who is on a court TV show, obviously, because her name is Crystal Methvin. Crystal Methvin. And she's a defendant.
Crystal is exactly, she's the mom in all of my cold opens.
I am going to ask you to do this. This is one of those games that you can't win and it doesn't matter.
Ah,
Okay.
yay!
Okay. So Crystal Methvin is on a TV court show. And you know how when they do it on the People's Court, it says like, yada 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 Peters or whatever the person's name, and it just says what they're accused of or what happened underneath them. So like um, uh, uh, stole baseball cards of the plaintiff, or stuff like that. So what does it say? 4 words to let you know what happened. Crystal Methvin, and she's the defendant. What does it say right underneath there? And I guarantee you, you're wrong.
4 words.
Mm-hmm.
Crystal Methvin. She's the defendant.
The first word is sold. I'll even give you that.
Sold.
Sold blank to blank.
Oh, that's
Yeah, I'll give you all that. I'll give you all that.
sold.
No problem.
Poodle to butcher.
Damn it, not bad. Crystal Methvin sold kitten to plaintiffs. And somehow she's the one who sold them to the plaintiff. And they have taken umbrage with this. And she is now the defendant.
What was wrong with the kitten?
How do I know?
It was actually a 48-year-old man named Philip. He was a little person in a onesie, and he tried to sneak out one night because they've been running this scam all over the trailer park, and somebody finally figured it out.
Do you? This is so shitty. Do you have a pen and paper handy?
I sure do.
Do you? Okay. Because I don't know what to do with this.
All right.
First name's Janice. She's a Hawaiian resident.
Okay.
I'm going to ask you to pronounce her last name. Okay?
Okay.
I'm going to spell it for you.
Okay.
How much paper do you have? Several. Okay. Start with a K. Make it capital.
Okay.
We'll start there.
Okay.
EIHANAI. KUKAU. AKA HIH. QL.
Whoa.
HEEK. AHAUNA. ELE. Viewers, feel free to play at home. Because I don't have a fucking answer.
Wait. Okay. Hold on.
Are you going to read that back to me?
KE.
Oh, shit. Okay, yeah, go for it.
KE.
Doesn't matter if you're wrong, but okay, go for it. Yeah. KE.
IH.
Yep.
ANA.
Uh-huh.
IKU.
Yep.
KAU.
Correct.
AKA.
Okay.
HIH.
Uh-huh.
QL.
U. I'm sorry, that Q is a U.
So UL?
Correct.
Why did I think Q?
Yeah.
Because it makes as much sense as
Because
every
we're both
fucking
drunk
other
to
thing.
mispronounce or misheard. Doesn't
Okay,
matter.
so ULIH.
Uh-huh.
EEK.
Correct.
AHA.
Yep.
UN.
Mm-hmm.
AELE.
God damn. Only one mistake in there between the two of us, and I'm proud of both of us. Yeah.
Jones.
Yeah. That's a very Hawaiian thing.
Okay. All right. Hold on.
She's Hawaiian, obviously.
Honey.
Means
It
I love
sounds like a
you.
real racist 1940s song.
I don't mean it to be, but that's as close as I'm
Kahane,
gonna get.
Kahane, Kawake,
Kehi hana ai
Ialihek.
kuakana ha
I'm
kei hui.
trying.
So am I. I'm doing
You
it
should
over
probably
you.
not try at the same time because
No,
it
we're not
sounds
trying to win.
worse.
We're trying to make it stupid.
I'm not trying to win. Hey, I've had my pants off this entire time.
I'm aware. Yeah, I'm aware. We could probably move on. I just wanted to force you to try that. You want to give it a shot? I mean, go for it. I'll shut up.
Okay.
You could be wrong or completely right. Who knows?
Let me just. Kehani, Kawakawak, Hika, Huane, Lali.
Stroking, nailing it. Well done.
I feel like I just had a TIA. And I'm not making fun of the Polynesians.
Dear God, no. But that's just
I'm
not
making
something
fun
that
of myself.
doesn't roll trippingly off the tongue if you don't have practice.
Yeah, if I heard a human being say, "Here's my last name," I would have them do exactly what we just did. I would spell it out, and they'd be like, "Help me pronounce this."
But first, you have to say, am I ever going to see this person again? Is it worth the honest effort and
No, it's
emotional distress?
absolutely worth the effort because I want to be like, oh, Janice that I met on Honolulu. They're like, Janice who? Janice, and I want to get it all absolutely correct so that people just sit there and their faces melt off and they're like, there's no way that this guy, and they'd be like, all right, well, let me call Janice up. Janice, these people don't believe that I'm right. Can you just tell them your last name? And she to Kawaka Hekalihi Haka, and she does the thing, and that was worse. I shouldn't have done that. But
no. But what, in my opinion, is we can go, I can make other friends.
yes. Yep.
Well, after that, I'm going to hit you with this one.
Okay.
Tokyo Sex Whale. Because that's phenomenal.
Tokyo Sex Whale?
Yeah. And it's a 50-year-old.
That does sound like something
it's a
that your
50-year-old black dude in a suit, and he's an ex-Robben Island prisoner. It's a picture of him on some TV show. I don't know where Robben. Ex-Robben Island prisoner. I don't know where that is. His first name is Tokyo. His last name is Sexwale. So it could be Sexwale, but that's Tokyo Sex Whale, man.
That is the name of your brother's boat, Tokyo Sex Whale. That's the name
we went
of
from
everything.
Janice to Tokyo Sex Whale. Yeah.
I'm actually going to name my Prius the SS Tokyo Sex Whale.
This is one that I think is interesting. If you're a 50 to 60-year-old man, your name is Richard, your last name is Assman, and your name is just Dick Assman.
Dick Assman.
You
Attorney
buy
at
yourself no, but I like where your head's at because we're going to talk about his fucking occupation. He owned himself a full service gas station and garage, and it just says Dick Assman, full service. Dick Assman is here, and this is his I'm guessing his advertisement.
You know who I trust to handle my pistons? You know who I trust to throw a dipstick in my oil pan? Do you know who I trust to take a gander at my undercarriage? Dick Assman.
Dick Assman. This never goes away. I'm just gonna do one of these real quick.
Assman, let him look underneath your hood.
This is an 80-year-old man who's obviously a felon. He just changed his name to Tyrannosaurus Rex Mullins. That's it. There's no joke there. That's it.
That's a big dick maneuver right there. That's what that is.
I wish desperately that I knew what language this was and where this gentleman is from, because this is again from it's just a picture that somebody took of the TV of a military man. The gentleman is Caucasian. He's in his early 60s, late 50s maybe. And just from bfmtv.com, he's on a news show overseas somewhere. I couldn't tell you where. He's in front of a big goddamn map of the world. And his name is General Arse Biscuits.
If I ever had a pug, that would be what I named that pug.
General has a little tilde over the E and the E in both. Arse is just spelled ARSE. BISCUITE tilde over the ES. General Ass Biscuits.
I love it.
Do
I
you
have
want
no problem with
any?
this.
I'm going to the store. Do you want any specific ass biscuits?
No, just
just
give me some general ass biscuits.
It's fine. Yeah, just
Yeah.
general. Whatever you got.
Just whatever they got. Just some general ass biscuits. I don't need specific ass biscuits.
Yep. It's a little girl named Flavor Balls, but we'll just
Nope.
move right past
Yeah,
that.
just roll on past.
Oh no! The Jackson Women's Club president from 1952 to 1953 was Gay Sailor.
I'm sure it was.
Graduating in 1925 is a woman named B.J. Cobbledick.
That was my favorite Batman villain.
I'm trying to just go through all the dicks because it's obvious. It's like Dick Paradise.
I
Dick
know.
Tips,
That's
Dick,
how
yeah.
you were in college, too.
Yeah, no, I'm really trying to. Doing this. Mahboobeh. Mabube.
Mabube.
Mabube. That is on her Costco card because she works at Costco. That's her name tag. It's Mabube.
Have you checked out Mabube in feminine hygiene products?
For sale, Remax in Arizona by BJ Worthy. If you put the emphasis in the wrong.
I feel I'm going to be honest. I've listened to this, but I just caught a glimpse of myself, and I feel like the angle of my ring light really makes me look a lot older.
No, nothing that we're doing here is designed to make us look good.
Oh, okay, got it. I'm just going to go ahead and piss my pants then. What else you got?
I got this one. Which I don't know where it is, but it looks like it's obviously in some manner of like resort town. And it's just a sign outside that says DJ Porn or sorry, DJ Dr. Porn Sack and Clinic and room for rent. Dr. Porn Sack and Clinic and room for rent.
Oh, thank you for saying that, because you know what that
You're welcome.
reminds me of? Right here in our area, we have a dentist whose name is Mike Hawk. I'm not fucking. You can.
His
fucking
parents
Google it.
need to kill themselves.
Doctor,
They're either stupid or evil.
Dr. Mike Hawk has been in your mouth. Hey, where are you going? I'm gonna go see. I'm gonna see my cock. It's been in my mouth, and it's gonna be in my mouth this afternoon. My cock's in your mouth. I like that upset. Like when it's a stranger, you're fine, but when it's me being like, "Hey, here's the thing," you're like, "That's not."
Because this is a person I could like drive past their sign and be like, "Fuck, can I just? Are your parents still alive? Can I really hurt them?" Okay. Should we end on silly or end on groovy? I think probably end on groovy.
Well, give me silly and then give me groovy.
Okay, so no clue where this gentleman is from, but this part of the world, the first name Anass is a first name. Anas, yeah.
But that's
last name. Yep, it is. But this just says your driver is. Gratuities appreciated. ANASSRHAMMAR. Gratuities appreciated.
Anus Rammon.
Rammer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a lot of whiskey in that class that Nick.
Yeah, dude, I've drank a half pint of vodka. So I'll do one more, and then we're gonna end on groovy.
Okay.
Just one uplifting thing.
Okay.
I can't really tell what this is, but it's some manner of Olympic style event.
Okay.
I don't even really. I'll be honest. I don't know. ALB is Albania. There's USA. There's Poland. SEY. I'm not sure what that abbreviation, what country that is. I have to admit ignorance there. He made the top 6 of whatever 100 meters World Indoor Championships of something. His name's Gaylord Silly.
I love that.
Yeah.
That sounds like a Looney Tunes character.
Yeah, but Gaylord Silly isn't fucking around. He's number 6 in the country, or in the world,
Yeah,
at what he does.
I
100 meters or something.
I respect Gaylord Silly. I
We're
want a
gonna go right
T-shirt
here.
that says "I respect Gaylord Silly."
We're gonna go here. We're gonna end.
Okay.
There's like another 100 of these.
I'm
So I'm not gonna.
certain that there is.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring it back up because I love this shit.
Yeah.
Not for a while, but maybe next week.
Not for a
There's
while, but maybe in like a week or two.
There's a picture of a little boy. He's probably, I don't know, let's say 3, 4, somewhere in there.
Okay.
Blonde hair, groovy little cut. He's got bangs going. He's got the long hair in the back, but it's like not a mullet. Like he's obviously a well-kept kid. Wide-eyed, bushy-tailed. His last name is Knight, Knight. What do you name that kid?
Dark.
Jedediah Ignatius. Jedi Knight.
Goddamn right you do.
It's a stretch, and I'm hoping that somewhere these people are Quakers in their history. But
goddamn right.
This kid is Jedi Knight.
You know what?
Yeah.
Cheers. Cheers to Jedediah, everybody.
I know that I should say that it's stupid, and it is, but I have to condone it. I have to condone it, and my opinion means nothing. But that's where we're at. That's where we're gonna leave it on. And the picture of this kid is just adorable. I'm gonna send this to you. This is gonna be the picture of the goddamn show.
Yeah, please.
Yeah. Jedi Knight.
Is he from the mullet competition?
No, it's not even a mullet. It's what, the fish thing or the hair thing?
I'm not even going to respond to that.
Good. Don't.
Because I think you know the answer.
The fish thing.
Like fish with a PH?
Fucking hate hippie jam bands, and you fucking know that.
I know. That's why I brought it up. Because you know that I hate fish. I hate specifically the breed of fish mullet, because that is what killed my grandfather.
There's a place down the street that smokes them. It's actually really nice.
Like smokes them as in like puts a bullet in their head?
Yeah. Things to look forward to. You can always hit us up at ziggylarry at gmail.com. ZiggyLarryNoricTopic at gmail.com. I will always respond to any emails that you send. In about 2 months or so, Larry's going to be here.
I'm going to be there.
Nikki's going to be here.
Yep.
I don't know if we're actually going to be doing a show or not. We might just like front load and or back load the show, but we'll figure it out.
We got to record. Look.
How do we do that without your stuff?
I bring it with me.
Oh, good. Okay, so we're gonna do that
because I've got this is the Zoom PodTrack P4 that I just purchased.
I will.
And it is
today's show also sponsored by the Zoom PodTrack
P4,
PlayStation 5,
the PlayStation hand job.
Before then, I most likely have a colonoscopy, so tune in for that one.
Yeah.
And then Larry, anything to plug outside of my asshole?
No, I have several family members over the next few weekends that decided to just get married all in a row.
Good.
So doing shows is out, but coming up October, I'll plug what this is just the middle of September. I'll plug some shit later. Go to LarrySmithComedy.com.
Do it.
I promise that I'll update the website and keep.
That's
dates
on
there.
the internet.
Actually, it's just a carrier pigeon
Mhm.
mailing service.
Good. Bring a shovel.
Yeah, bring a shovel and a diaper.
I don't know what that means at all.
Me neither. I'm just trying to yes and. Hey pal,
Hey, buddy.
guess what?
What's that?
I missed you so much. I'm so glad you're home.
I missed you too, honey. No, for real, man. I fucking miss your face. Come see my house, and then just help me ruin it.
Yeah, we're gonna fuck that house up with Thanksgiving flavor here in a few weeks.
Fuck
Mhm.
yes.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Yep. All right. Bye everybody. Goodbye everybody. Goodbye.
The best parts of hanging out with these guys, without the hangover.